Hey everybody, we are looking at 5 tribes. We're looking at the top player, Mountain 79979. We're going to try to see how they think. So they are starting player and they get the first 2 turns. The choices they are going to make, probably, let's look. Is this a 3 meeples of same color on 1 tile type of board? None that I'm seeing. So I think the right answer is just to bid. If you have 2 right here, one after the other, do you just bid 0 and 0? Let's see. Nope, that is not the move they did. Was it 1? 1 and 3. So they get the first 2 turns. They see a good turn. They see a turn that can get them 15 points. Is there a genie that they need? Jafar, maybe? Okay. Where's the 15 pointer down here? They see something good. Okay. And then the next move. Oh, okay. The next move, they are going to pick to go 1 and 3. Okay, so I knew it'd be 1 and 3, and their opponent's doing, oh my goodness, 5 and 8. So Emiliev, a higher elo player, but not the ranking champion of last game and not the ranking champion of this season. Um, Mountain is the highest ranking of this season and last season. Might win this season. But Emiliev has a higher elo, so maybe they're just playing more turn-based games. Let's see where they go. So they're going to pick up this group of 6. Where are they going to go? There, and there. D3. Landing on D3. Oh, so going for greens. There was ivory in the mix there, so they're going to pick ivory and silk, I'd imagine. Okay, got that right. So I'm guessing what Emiliev will do. But what about um yeah, what about Mountain? And Emiliev then purchases Jafar. Okay, leaving 2 yellow meeples right next to each other. That's suspicious. What is the purpose of that? Oh, Emiliev has the bonuses with yellows. So it's going to make Mountain have to just do a yellow move, and then what next after that? There's something good after the yellow move? I think the right move is a yellow move. Okay, so they're picking those up. Oh, get a group of 5. Wait, they take it back. They're thinking. They're thinking through their turn. This is kind of cool. It shows what moves they thought of. A group of 3 for Emiliev, or sorry, for our man, the Mountain, and then gets to pick 2 more. So what do they pick? The this Fakir and a spice. Triple Fakirs. Okay. Oh, right here is a place for a ton of points in blue. 6, 7 blue. So Fakirs are actually more powerful. All right, and then they've covered these yellows up. Um, and they go back and forth between the choices. Oh my goodness, they really undid everything. Okay, this is kind of crazy. The actual turn they picked still, wait, they're thinking through it. They really can't make up their mind. They're going to take the 15 tile. They really think through everything. Okay, they take all the yellows. They cannot pick a genie up with that. Alrighty. Then, okay, just picking up 2 yellows. My goodness. This is a tough one to follow. 5 tribes games are tough to follow. You can literally just Undo all your moves. I kind of wish it didn't do that. Like, show me the actual move that you ended up picking. Okay, are they going to commit to this? First, I thought it was a cool feature. Now I think it's a flaw. It's not a feature, it's a flaw. Emiliev knows what they're doing. Okay, so Emiliev, it's 1 and then 3, right? Yeah, so they'd guarantee themselves one move after the other if they just bid 4 coins. And usually they can get more than 4 points out of that. And then the mountain's going to do 5 and 8, or no, they want to get the first turn and then the last turn. The first turn being take that yellow out of there. Oh no 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 no! Take that 15. They're gonna do a 1-2 and kill off that one. This is an obvious. Oh oh interesting. What about the white there? One can't get that. Can't get that. Odd numbers. Can get that one. Just don't think that's the right move. Oh oh, then he's gonna kill that one instead. No. Going back and forth. Can't decide. A lot of undos. Now Amelia gets 2 turns. The mountain committed. Mountain's down to 8 camels. Amelia still has a bunch, like all 11 camels. Hasn't placed a single camel out. Very odd. But we're going for this yellow Jafar strategy. Is Jafar a top tier genie? Let's see. Recently made a video showing the top tier genies that I believe are there. All right, so they grabbed 2 whites, and they have a bunch of whites right here. That is a group of 6 whites. Hmm. Interesting. They had 6 whites already there, or 6 meeples total. They could have grabbed that white anyways. Eh, they could find a way to get 6 whites there without grabbing that white. So I don't know. Next up, Ilyev going to start placing some meeples moving southward towards that grouping of white and taking a palm tree with it. Oh no, wait, they don't own that palm tree. They just made that bottom square C5 worth a little bit more. Now back to our man, the mountain. Where are they thinking? They're going to take from E3. A lot of greens there in the middle. So interestingly, these high-level players are okay putting down free palm trees and free palaces that have at least 2 different color meeples on those locations. So they make them a little bit valuable. All right, Emiliev, they're bidding low. That means that Mountain's going to bid 0. Mountain's got 2 moves. 12 is still available. They could try to take the 12. I'm putting a red here, and then a blue here, and then a green here. And then they could go backwards with these reds and take this. No. They could go this way. Take that red and that 12. Maybe. But then that leaves an open yellow on a 5. That's not good. Let's see what they have. So they take 1, 2. Boom, boom. Oh, yes, and then destroy their own yellow. That's a 15-point move right there. Okay. And placing a camel, speeding up the end of the game. Let's see, they confirmed their move, took their hand off the piece. Now with their next piece, their next move, they're going to just do green into there, take the front 3, which, what were they? They were Papyrus, Wheat, and a Fakir. Then they're going to take 2, boom, boom, 2 that they don't have. When they get up to 9 different ones, all of them are worth 6 points each. 6, 12, 18, 20, 30, 36 potential points total in green. All right. They confirmed it. Okay. Emilievo, what are they going to do? Will that 12 get taken? Putting that red there, like I thought would be a smart move. And then they can move the 10 around and hit that red. But now they leave two open spots by doing that. So they're not actually going to do it. But they do want that 12. Their heart's in the right place. That 12 does make sense to do. Okay, they committed it. A little bit of hesitation there. Oh, they know they're getting the next turn. They're going to take both of those moves. Okay, and with that, they get a whole 20 coins because they spent two fakirs, and every fakir was worth a whole 5 points. So that's powerful. Plus, they have 8 whites. They could take Nakir right now. A very powerful one. I'm going to guess they picked Nakir. I'm correct on that. All right. And now they will start, or they will have the last choice for bidding. Wow, because they left so much goodness there, and they're going to get the last choice. So they could bid 18, but Mountain bids 12 and 8 probably, so they can keep. No, 12 and 1. So if you are Emiliev, you know that there's a very powerful move if you bid 19. But you could just bid 0 and 0. Or you bid 18. 18 and 0. Giving their opponent some good. Okay, so well, what do you do with it? I think you just move across here and grab all the yellows. Yep. You make that move not very useful for the reds. What a brilliant move. 18 points. Or they lost 18, but they gained 5, 10, 15, plus all those yellow meeples. They take the lead in meeples, and that does it. I think what ends up happening is Emilia does win the game. I'll just go to the end of the game here. Emilia doesn't win the game here, but it is okay because watching this helped me see this game a lot better and helped me understand how how this five tribes works. So takeaways I got from that, it's not all about playing all the reds and going directly for your initial strategy of grab all the yellow meeples. There was a lot of hesitation in the moves, a lot of tough choices, but yeah, in the end, Amelia had it. GG. Yep. Not much more I can say about that. Yeah, does the game end up going to? I already knew that Emiliev won. This is one of the few games where the Mountain loses. Comment below if you can figure out why they lost. That was just a really cool move to end the commentary on. 18 whole points that they sacrificed so that they could stop a really powerful move. Just diabolical. That was the move, though. Cover up the two beautiful moves. Set up some goodness there. Yeah, this isn't a game where Echidna is going to come out. Don't believe. I'm wondering why, if anybody's ever going to capitalize on this square, it would have to be a mountain because you don't. Amelia's not going to get a bunch of palaces being placed there. Oh, they just did it. 21 coins, spending only one fakir, but that one fakir was worth 7 whole points. Incredible. Yeah, and that was the mountain that did that one. They are running out of meeples. Ooh, did somebody play a Sabitus? Yep. Be able to draw a bunch of. Oh, goodness, Emiliev has just every single genie out there. They grabbed a bunch of whites in the beginning, and then they just capitalized on that. Again with the Sabitus. My goodness, do we have a Sabitus ball ability going on? No. Just the Sabitus combo. Really love this game. It's amazing to watch. I think I will probably do more of this if this video gets enough views. Like, I mainly focus on 5 tribes, but watching the initial moves and trying to think them out, and then just allowing the game to just go, that has been kind of a cool little rhythm to this, I feel. We're going to get to the end of this game. It's kind of interesting. We only see the public coins of one player, the one that we are reviewing, who I told you is going to lose. Um, they are also not winning in the majorities with yellow. But yeah, they're equal camels, it looks like. Um, yeah, Emiliev definitely is going to get a bunch of points from Jafar. Talk about Jins of Nakala. I did not think that this game would come down to like so many genies for high ranked players. I thought this game would be about like very low amount of genies. Maybe you just get 2 genies the whole game, but nope. It's not how people roll. All right. And that does it. So our guy, the Mountain, had 230 points. Emilieval, 256 points. Um, so the bonus uh with the Viziers definitely went to Emiliev, plus the bonuses with Jabbar. I think that's a good way to win, is going yellows, Viziers. Elders, you should have 0. You should have spent those 2-point elders to get more points. Unless you had the um, white one that starts with an S. That makes all the the white genie, the genie that makes all the whites get double points. You might keep the elders. I don't know. Kind of an underpowered one. Tons of points from genies as well. Amelia Evil spent 18 coins midway through there. We ended on that in the initial commentary. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do a guessing of moves of a top player, and then I'm gonna just let the game run and then comment on the end of the game. I think this was pretty useful. I might even do this for Seven Wonders Duel one time and maybe just guess all of H1 and then just let it ride. Pretty useful. All right, thanks so much for watching. Comment below if you love 5 tribes. Tell me, scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love 5 tribes? If it's a 5, that means you moderately like it. 5 for 5 tribes equals not enough for it. For me, it's 10 out of 10. Love it. And I would love you to like this video and subscribe. 10 out of 10. Would watch again. Thanks so much. Bye.